And next we're going to look a little bit about the TRXcontrol, and let's open the TRXcontrol here like this, and within this test version of Cqrlog I have button data, and in official Cqrlog it's called RTTY, but don't get confused about this. We pass it just for note at the moment. So this is the view of the TRXcontrol, and here we have some selections. There is memory list, add modify memories, show memory info, show VFO, show user buttons, and show power buttons. So let's start to look about these show things first. If I select show mem info, it adds one box here, and there will be text information from the memories you have saved. Then so the VFO adds the VFO buttons here, but the Cqrlog does not know which VFO you are using in a rig at the moment. You can only change the VFOs from here, A and B, but you don't know what is the VFO in use because there is no feedback for VFO. Especially ICOMs even don't have that kind of command to ask what the VFO is, current VFO, so we just can change them, but we don't know which one is selected. Then the user buttons and power buttons. The user buttons are the last line, and if we take the power buttons, there will be above. So now we got all the buttons here. As you can imagine, these power buttons are putting power on and off and standby for the rig. If your rig supports it, not all rigs support power settings via Hamlib, but if they do, you can turn the rig off here or put it to standby. But more interesting is the user buttons here. And let's see first about how to use them. We go to preferences, and here you can see some new areas here. You can define the button name here. The size is limited, but you can type my one, for example, or 60 meters, or perhaps 4 meters. We don't have those buttons as default. So now you can put the command here. It can be a normal Hamlib command, like big F, set frequency to 5321 Hertz, and you can put another command here. After that, set mode to CW like this. Oops, like this. And same here, you can put 4 meter commands for the rig control here. Or if you like to do something else, you can write run here, and then uh, you can make a script, Linux script, that does something. It may do whatever. It's not connected to RIG in any way. You can do anything with the script. The run is the indicator that Cqrlog should start this script and run it when the button is pressed. And if there are no commands like you want to use, let's say you want to switch maybe to straight key from the paddles, and your rig can support it via the Cqrlog, but there is no hamlib command for that, so you can use hamlib command W, and after that you can put the hex string, that is the command to make your radio to do what you want. So this W will send raw hex string to the rig and to the command that is not listed in normal hamlib commands. So we could try to say OK. Probably only this is working now. You see we have 60 meters here. We press that, and after a while we got the frequency here. This didn't do anything, and there is no script at the moment to run. We should make the script and plan what we want to do with that. But anyway, to use the help here, you got more information from the help, and then there is a split settings here. That means that you can do a quick split by the exit. It moves your transmitter. It's not a real split. It doesn't use two VFOs. It uses the JIT, and you can define the hertz amount here. It depends on your rig what is supported, but normally it's something like 9999 hertz minus or plus, and you put the hertz here, let's say 1000 hertz up, and maybe the next button, control plus number 2, is 1000 hertz down from the receiving frequency. And there's an interesting button, the number 9. You can define here a split that is random. You can say 1000 up, and then we close them and close this one, and let's see what happens. Let's take some other band. Let's take 20 meters CW like this, and you don't see it from the frequency, but if I press Ctrl and number 9 now, it's doing delta TX, the JIT. It gives now 1.52 kilohertz, and if I press the Ctrl 9 again, my rig will display 1.95, and if I again press the Ctrl and 9, I've got 1.7 kilohertz. So if you got the split DX you can use this to jump a little bit different places randomly. You don't have to think what the next transmission frequency would be. Cqrlog will give you a random frequency to try. And of course, if I press now control 1, it was the 1000 Hertz, 1 kilohertz split, and so on. Unfortunately, you cannot see it from the display here, but it's visible at the rig side if the rig supports XIT, the Delta TX system. So that's for the buttons and the split operation. Then you can open the memory list. It's empty because I haven't put there anything. So we could try write the current frequency to memory like this, and now we got the memory list with the frequency, mode and bandwidth that was currently used, and there is info part. You can see it's empty here, but here you can see the indication that the memory was written okay. So if we take add memory or modify memory, we can modify this memory and add the info. Like this, and now we got the info part here. And if we take must close this window, if we take memory up here, we got the memory CW at 14,025. And same with the other, we can add a new memory. Let's say must be in kilohertz, so that's the right way. And take the CW here, and let's say it's 500 Hertz, 80 meter, like this. Now we got the memory here, and while your memory list is open, you can double click the line and get the frequency from here. It's also possible opening just the list, not the edit mode, and change the frequency from the memory list here. So that's the memory system. And what else we have there? We have go through the memory list and modify memories, so memory info and all these buttons. So I think this is the TRXcontrol mainly at the moment. So let's move to next video.